Are you ready? You ready to start the day? Where are we today, T-Rex? Oh, no running. Can you stay over the side, Rex? Please. Come this way. All right, what's missing here? T-Rex. There's a dog coming over there. He's very friendly. What we're missing right now, the day after another just devastating rainstorm. 7 inches of rain in Conway, Massachusetts yesterday. I like when the Coco Roz observers comment. He said gravel, washed out, driveway, boulders, not boulders, but what do you say, rocks over roads. Just another devastating rainstorm. And what's missing right now is wind. As a matter of fact, this cod is pointed toward the southeast. It's hard to burn off the low clouds and fog without a push of air from the west. So there's a meso low pressure system just north of Cape Cod this morning. Here's the satellite picture from yesterday as the rain was coming in and the low pressure was over southeastern Canada. Included front came right down into the Hudson River Valley, and there was a warm front, cold front in southern New England. That was the reason for the real heavy rain that came into central and northern New England yesterday. Matter of fact, parts of Nova Scotia still going, passing 8 inches of rain in Nova Scotia. Here in southern New England, clouds have broken in Connecticut. We're clear sky and sunshine. Dew points down in the 50s, but here on Cape Cod, the wind is just non-existent. It's hardly any isobars, so the fog is going to gradually thin out, but may actually end up with an afternoon shower or two. Plenty of green grass is right. And then we see no isobars over New England tomorrow. No isobars means very little wind. Wind is air moving from high to low pressure, so light variable wind tomorrow, but the air should dry out. The Boston 3 to 5 day shows temperatures in the 80s inland anyway, and dew point actually goes down to the 60s for a few days. Next front's coming in here Monday night, Tuesday, and that's going to bring in showers and a scattered thunderstorm, more isolated. And then the front comes here and stalls again to our south. There'll be something missing us just to the south on Tuesday. And then the heat's going to build. Low pressure's going to build in southeastern Canada. And we're going to get wind from the west with thicknesses in the 570 to 575. That means temperatures are 90 to 95 here. Probably either Wednesday, if not Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then another looks like more powerful front is going to come in from southeastern Canada next Saturday and Sunday with some heavy showers and thunderstorms, and then maybe refreshing wind out of Canada coming in for the last day of July. It's a long shot, but that would be nice refreshing air for a change. Once again, we can blame anomalous cold up in the sky that crossed New England yesterday for the wringing out of just tremendous amounts of precipitable water. So if we look at the 500 millibar anomaly, red is off the charts anomalous warm up near the North Pole and Greenland, part of the Greenland blocking, and then anomalous cold taking another run at the Northwest Atlantic late next week. So very active. It's going to play a role in what happens with the future FE storm. Let's see, Dawn is out there, went to 60 miles an hour. And then the E storm is expected to be heading for the Caribbean. We'll talk more about the tropics coming up tomorrow. Today, I'm just hoping for some sunshine this afternoon on Cape Cod. It's going to be close with a light variable wind. And then some pretty nice weather if you're on vacation this week. It looks pretty good. Speaking of vacationers, there's Joy. Joy's going back to Spencer, Massachusetts, where the sun is out, Joy. So that should be nice. I'm coming over. All right. Is that Molly? Molly, gonna miss you. Thanks for visiting. Come here. Too bad you and T-Rex didn't get a chance to play a little more. Oh, T-Rex, what's going on?
At each other.
All right, well, drive safe, and
thank you, too.
You're driving into sunshine and slightly drier air today.
Thank God.
Yeah, I know. It's been brutal.
I'll tell you what, yesterday was the only bad day. In Worcester, it's a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, right. So it turns out better than the weather app usually says, right?
That's not like 90, but don't want it.
Yeah.
Don't want to step on your toes.
I like that. No, that's the weather app. I'm knocking the weather app, not the weatherman or
Thank
woman.
You so much.
See ya.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
There they go. Really nice people. And now I go in and take care of the house, and it's empty if anyone wants to come down and rent it. So I really didn't get to finish out the door weather and more. I knew Joy was sitting there waiting for me. So yesterday I wanted to leave you with some really interesting I met the people picketing on Nantucket, the writers, the screenwriters for Hollywood, and I asked them, what is the problem? Steve Shepard said, artificial intelligence. So Hollywood is trying to utilize artificial intelligence instead of humans to start writing some of their programming. So that's what that contract dispute is about. And then coming back to Dennis, the weather got worse instead of better, and I didn't have a lot to do, so I went through, I saw the NBC truck. Hey, John, the NBC, remember them? I used to work there. The truck was there. So John Moroney did a story on the sharks here on Cape Cod, interviewing Don Parker, and it's really interesting. On the prime rate, he witnessed the shark taking one of his bass, and so we talked about that. And his dad, Don Parker Sr., also on a prime rate boat, took us fishing. My dad and Don Parker were good friends, so a little old school Cape Cod for you there. And Mrs. Parker was down watching Don get interviewed, and his son Dave was my age. And unfortunately, yesterday, there was a tragedy in Nantucket Harbor, a boating accident. So I'm not going to go there, but it's online. So that's your weather and more. What's coming up? Always the and more is what happened yesterday. It seems like every yesterday is very interesting. So who knows what today's yesterday or tomorrow's yesterday is going to bring. More T-Rex. Talk to you later. Oh yeah, and for the record, 0 rain on Cape Cod from this system. The front, unfortunately, is stalled here. It dried out, but it's not completely gone. So we may end up with little rain before the day is done. I think we were here last night around 12 or 1. Pretty sure. I was aiming for that boat. Guess that's not happening. Busy, busy, busy. Friday's turnover day for a lot of people here. Saturday is turnover day for me, so I'm headed to turnover after this turnover. You know what I mean? Turnover. That's what I mean by turnover. What's the occasion?
Hey, Writers Guild, Actors
Labor.
Guild.
There's a labor movement happening in the country.
You guys writers?
Writers, some actors.
You guys do a great job.
Thank you.
So much. Thank you so much.
What's your name? Where you from?
No, I'm Freezy, Nantucket.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, say hi to the weatherman.
Hey! I'm on strike.
Service.
It's gonna be beautiful. Only one car will go into the harbor today. Did they ever get to the bottom of that? Why that car drove into the harbor?
They did.
What was
Fog and inexperienced driver.
it? That's a good one. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Careful, you
Fog.
got an inexperienced driver right
She
here.
was from Florida.
Oh. OMG. Get it. All right.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Best of luck.
Thanks. It's gonna be beautiful. Hello, are you gonna be on again today? Yes. You're gonna be on Out the Door, Weather and More with Baloo. T-Rex is down there, foraging for some breakfast somewhere.
All right.
It's kind of warm. What's going on here? A little landscaping going on down there?
Are you going?
Who's taking those holes? Do you know?
What?
What makes that noise? Can you go tell me what makes that noise? Do you eat them? What are you eating? Where'd the dogs go? Where are they? Oh, down in there. It's his Jungle Book character after all, right? Might have found a sandwich
Oh my
or something.
God, he is. He's eating a sandwich.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a chicken. Oh my God.
Oh my God. No.
A little bit of a traffic jam getting out of the harbor right now. We're just sitting here. After you, sir. Man. C Street. I don't recognize that one. Is that a new steamship? Was it one of those boats you were on last night? This could be interesting. I wonder if they're gonna try and race each other. Very busy. I think that's a steamship right there. Nice top deck, isn't it? I have to reconsider. Big Highline fan though. And if you want to bring your car, that's your ride. It's called Life Not in a Hurry. Not sure if they were in a hurry though, they could go faster than us. Maybe not. Actually, no. Catamaran. What do you call these things when you put hulls? Mega yacht peeling east. Steamship peeling west. Should be interesting. Maybe I'm wrong about steamship. Could be one of those New Bedford ferries or something like that, or somebody going to Martha's Vineyard. I'll have to look into it. C Street. That was a big boat that went by, huh, T-Rex? Right next to us. He popped up and left. So we're in Hyannis. Still a little bit of stratocumulus cloud. And I know there's some heavy weather inland. It's always better down on the Cape when there's days like today, but it's very interesting, I think, that the weather is better in Hyannis than it is in, excuse me, the weather was better in Nantucket than it is in Hyannis. Some kayaks.
Live entertainment on Cape Cod. Don't miss Free Ballin' on Saturday night. Alternative Sundays starting at 5. And
Hear this?
karaoke with Liz Solomon on Wednesday nights. Open at
Sundancer's
12
commercial on the
Tuesday
radio.
through Sunday.
I don't think I've ever heard
Info
one.
at sundancerscapecod.com and find them on Facebook.
We thought we'd torture ourselves and take a ride down Route 28. Miniature golf places are packed. It's a gray day on Cape Cod while it was sunny at the Gray Lady. T-Rex, did you see who's here? They're doing a story on people that used to work here. Steve. John Moroney still works here. This is amazing. I'm so happy for you. You must love your job.
I do love my job, actually. I miss you, but I do love my job.
It really is a fun job. You get to come
It
down
is.
here and doing what's
Correct.
your story on today?
I'm doing a story on sharks. This is probably this is my second one of the season, in fact.
Cool.
My second one of the season, and always love coming down here. Always love coming down and running into celebrities like yourself,
right.
dressed appropriately for the moment.
Yeah,
And
right.
I wish the weather was a little bit nicer, Tim.
They said
I
the sun was going to come up.
That,
No, I
but
think
it's
Matt did a
nice.
good job today.
I wasn't paying attention to Matt.
Got to work too hard. Oh,
Life. Soft. He says the weird.
look who's going to be on TV.
There was a half a stripe.
How big of a shark is it?
Dawn.
10 to 12 feet is what we guessed.
Park.
I mean, it was one of the largest ones
What's
I've
that?
seen. But
Elementary school with him. His dad fished with my dad on the prime rate. Small world.
Yeah, he said he grew up in Dennis initially, but then he moved on.